What's up, everybody? ARCADEIUS here, and I want to talk a little bit about Adventure Time, Peppermint Butler, and I want to tie in some of these puzzle pieces, how it's all tied to the Illuminati and black magic, and how literal spells are being cast at children, especially on Cartoon Network. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Mr. Pickles is a good example of that, but let's go ahead and dive a little deeper into Peppermint Butler. So we have a young Peppermint Butler here learning about Dark Magic 101. So we already know he was creation of Princess Bubblegum, and at a young age he's already learning about dark magic. So here's what I think. He's a clone copy, whatever he is, he's created. He doesn't have a soul. So he's easily corrupt by demonic possession, and that's what I think happened to Peppermint Butler here. He's actually has a demon inside of him, as we can see from here. Demonic, 100%, you can't make it up. And we have a young Peppermint Butler here reading Dark Magic 101. There it is, but there's way more than to this. Wait till I get there. It's going to blow your mind. So here we have Peppermint Butler holding 3 kids hostage. And that shadow figure behind him is the father. His name is Peacemaster. And Peacemaster is a good guy. He's a fighter of justice and righteousness. He's more righteous than Finn in almost every way. And Peppermint Butler knows this and doesn't want to fight him. Peppermint Butler's scared of Peacemaster. Peacemaster almost kills him. So Peppermint Butler has to go to the great lengths of capturing his children and holding them hostage, saying, if you don't surrender and give up, I'm going to turn your kids into demons, pretty much. Which he ends up turning 2 of his children into demons, and Peacemaster's only able to save 1 of his children. And I don't believe you ever see Peacemaster again until the very end, and he's on the enemy team, I believe. And that's it. But Peacemaster was a good guy. He's a fighter of righteousness and justice. He's a just man, something Finn could never be. So here is another good little picture, okay? And this is proof that they have total control over the children's minds. See you tomorrow, Butler. I will destroy you and free my children from the spell you've cast over their minds. Cartoon Network at its best, showing the good guy get his ass kicked by the evil guy. It's just in your face proof. But the thing is, they put this down kids' faces so much, this evil satanic stuff, that it becomes normal. It's normalized. But that's crap. So even in scenes like this, where Peppermint Butler is here with Finn, and Princess Bubblegum made a machine that's able to see people's auras. But as we can see here, Peppermint Butler says, no, you don't want to see that, because it's completely demonic to the core. Then we have a scene such as this, where Peppermint Butler does a favor for Finn and Jake, but in return he says, I'm going to take your flesh while you sleep. I'd like your flesh. I'm going to take it from you while you sleep. That's pretty demonic and evil. And they think he's just joking and that, it's just Peppermint Butler. But no, Peppermint Butler is legit evil. So we don't know when he'll take Finn and Jake's skin, but eventually he's going to take their skin. Maybe when they die, he's going to take their skin off of them while they sleep in the forever eternal sleep of death. That's the only thing I can think about Peppermint Butler. So we continue on, and this is such a satanic scene right here. This is where it's going to start to blow your mind, because I noticed stuff in this picture that I never noticed before. So we have the 2 alligator or crocodile, whatever they are, but look up the crocodile in ancient Egypt. It's to strengthen an attack. There's more around it than just that. And we know that he is pretty much the eye. Pretend he is the all-seeing eye in the middle, with his mouth being the pupil. Okay, and you see what I mean? It's the one eye. But not only that, we have a snake that I never noticed before right here. And we have a spell of protection. I believe that's Wiccan. That's the spell of protection. It's right here. Now, this one almost looks like a cross or a person holding their hands up as a stick figure. That is a spell of ruins. That means ruin. And this one means spirituality or rebirth. And notice we have the owl here. Now, this is pretty evil here, this whole scene. And then we have the pentagrams on each side of the alligator with the serpent, with the all-seeing eye. This is such a satanic image here. I can't even explain how evil it is. And this is the spell. This was the spell being cast on the spirit of the children. That's exactly what it was. Now here we have another really, really evil scene, and you can't make this up, man. This is the Chimera. We have the Chimera here, which the Chimera is an evil sign. We have the triangle, which is the vagina that gives birth to evil and demonic beings. And we have a fallen angel who actually meets Finn in one of the episodes. And she saves him, heals him, but says she's going to eat him, turns into what she truly is, which is a fallen angel. And we have Cinnamon Bun up here, who is transformed into a demon, which I believe this is what Peppermint Butler did, was let in a demon through Cinnamon Bun, because Cinnamon Bun does not have a soul. He is just a copy, so he is easily possessed. But then we also have Moloch, the bull, pagan bull over here. So you have the pagan bull over here, and I'm going to explain what all of this means. So you got the fallen angel, you got a demon, you got Peppermint Butler, and you got the triangle, you got the Chimera, and yet this is a pretty evil scene. Now, I need to go explain this a little bit into detail. So here's the Chimera. I'm pretty sure most people have seen this image in many places, but the Chimera is not a good sign. It brings along with it evil and darkness. As we can read here, the Chimera is the full embodiment of all the negative traits that the humans can have at a go. The three animals that are on the Chimera are just every human fear with qualities that one may need if they are planning wickedness. As we can see, he needs this because he's planning wickedness, so he has the Chimera with him. Moreover, the Chimera is one scary-looking animal that no one should have in their visions or dreams. And, you know, this was a scene, if it'll play.
Is gone, and it's super sad. I would like to honor James. With this new James I whipped up in the lab.
So pretty much you can see she could just create clones whenever she really wants. There's no stopping her from doing this, and it gives Peppermint Butler total and utter control to do whatever he wants. This is why we always see Peppermint Butler doing whatever he wants. You know, he practices dark magic. He's used many candy people, I believe, soulless bodies to do what he wants, which is sacrifice maybe to even Moloch, the pagan bull god. We can get in a little bit on Moloch too. So this is Moloch, and what I believe Moloch is one of the sons of the fallen angels who used to eat the flesh of man, and these are the gods people would praise back in those days. That's what I believe, and he's just a fallen angel offspring. He's a demon. He's an abomination. Moloch is an abomination who can only live off of sacrifice. And Moloch gives people fame, fortune, and many other things from the world because he desires sacrifice. But of course you would have to even know how to do this ritual in the first place. And they do indeed know. Their sons and their daughters, they sacrifice to the idols of Canaan. So here we have what Peppermint Butler's spell meant in that room. You can see it means spirituality or rebirth, one of the two. And then I will go ahead and show you ruin also, but this is just some quick signs of some pagan symbols. So here we go. Right here, ruin. The same exact image that's in the room with Peppermint Butler when he's doing a spell. So we have ruin and spirituality. which could be an attack on children's spirits, and people are so unaware of it they wouldn't even know. So, talking about those alligators or crocodiles that are surrounding Peppermint Butler, like the snake, it symbolizes man's survival instincts and just how precious life is. The alligator or crocodile, meaning, urges you to conserve life and do everything in your power to protect and save it. Now, it's obvious that Peppermint Butler is doing a spell to save his own life for the battle against Peacemaster because he is indeed terrified of Peacemaster. Look, this is it, man. And then we have the snake pagan meaning. Here we go, guys. Historically, serpents and snakes represent fertility or a creative life force. As snakes shed their skin through slewing, they are symbols of rebirth, transformation, immortality, and healing. So, it's obvious before his battle with Peacemaster, he is doing black magic, satanic magic before this battle of ruins, spirituality, rebirth, the owl, the serpent, the alligators, the pentagrams, the sign of protection. Everything is here, folks. There's no making this shit up. This is 100% in your face. If you don't understand that the world is indeed controlled by Lucifer, it's time to wake up. Jesus Christ himself was tempted by Lucifer. He took him all the way up and said, I will give you all the kingdoms of the land. Wake up, folks. It's time. Thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.